Hey, what's happening, guys? Hey, top of the morning. Today I'm not doing any fishing this morning, but I'm gonna show you guys something, right? Just making a short video to show you guys all of my spoon bait, all the spoon. I have some more, but I can't find them. But I'm gonna show you all the spoons that I have, all of them that I have from way back in the days, right up until now. Most of these spoons I have them from before I start making videos, right? And I catch a whole lot of fish on them. So I'm gonna show you each of them right now. I don't have the pictures to show you or the video to show you what I hook up on these spoon baits, but before I start making videos, these are the spoons I used to use. Some of them, most of them is from way back. Some of them I make myself and I catch fish on them. Stay tuned, I soon come back to you, alright? So watch this. Alright guys, there they are, all the spoons. See them here? All of these are original spoons. All of these are the ones that I made. I made these original spoons. Alright? I bought these. I made these. Now this one, this is the first one. This is like it's a 4-ounce spoon bait. This one is so heavy, I don't even cast it sometimes. Alright? It's too heavy. This one will break my rod. It's like about 4 ounces, 3.5 to 4 ounces. This one I call it the knockoff gator or knockoff crocodile. This one, see? Very heavy. Use a thick rod for this one. This one is the original crocodile. There it is, crocodile. Right? Never used this one yet. Right? I have it to put down, but I never use it. Right? This one is also a crocodile. This one is like a 2-ounce crocodile. This one is made by Gibbs Croc, C-R-O-C. This one started a K, crocodile. This one is C-R-O-C. Right? But they are the same. I think that they pronounce it the same. But I caught a few jacks on this already back in the days at Kaze. This one. Right? This is the reflector spoon, number 5 reflector spoon. I don't think you can get these anymore. But I tell you, these spoons are very good spoon. Caught some big snook at Kaze and jacks with this spoon back in the days, yeah? Can't get it anymore, so I still have this one. This one is, I'm going to retire this spoon and put it up because I can't get this again. Right? But very good spoon, reflector spoon, number 5. I bought it at David. If you know Tackle Box David, I bought that there. This also I bought at David. Pet spoon, 15 pet spoon. I caught a few jacks on this and a big 10-pound barracuda at Old Beach. That's Old Elsha. Right? Right near Barmouth. This is what I used to catch at big barracuda. Pet spoon, 15 pet. This one is a trolling spoon. I bought this one at Fisheries. I don't remember the size, but I had a few of them. This and another one like this and a bigger one. Jack took away the other 2. This is the only one I have left. But this one is a very good snook bait. I caught 5 snook with this one at Vicky Wacky one evening coming from airport. Didn't have any more lure but this one in my bag, in my car back. Because I didn't come to fish. I just got here to see what is happening. Now when I look, I see the water look calm. And I decide to cast it out. And this is what I used to catch 5 nice big 5 to 6 pound snook. Right? First cast. Boop, snook. I land 5 snook on everybody using plastic lures. And wasn't catching anything. When the people them say me take out this and catch the first snook, the man them say, but me not have no spoon. So I tell you have to have your spoon. Whenever you're going, have your spoon. Right? Very good spoon. This one I call the knockoff champs, 2-ounce knockoff champs. I see me catching some snit with this the other day. Snit. You know, 2 ounces. I caught a few jacks on it also at Kaze. This one and this one is champs, knockoff champs, original Mr. Champs. See there, it kind of rub out now, Mr. Champs. But at a wreck ship, you know, tumble over. Right at tumble over, I caught like a bucket load on these 2 lures. When I say a bucket load a look down. You know the fish you call look down? They call it moonfish and hail white, whatever. Look down. And on that same day I caught some snit, a whole lot of snit. Right? These 2 lures. Also caught some small snook there on these 2 lures. See here? So the teeth mark there too, you can see. Snit. Some teeth marks on it. Also use this to catch some leather coat, a tumble over also. A calm evening I use it and catch a good amount of leather coat. You know, just for fun. It's very small, like about less than a 1/4 ounce. These 2 are original drone spoon. DRONE, is it there? Size 3, size 3.5. Bought these to troll with, but use them every now and then, but they're too light and they twist up my line when I'm trolling with them, so that's why I don't use it. But like how they say braid don't twist when you're using trolling again, I'm going to try them on the braided line and see. Because I know king mackerel love these and kingfish love these spoons. So I'm going to try it again. You understand? Now these are the ones that I made. Right? These are we call them Meki. These Meki spoon baits. This one was made from a fork handle. See there? Kevin had this one. Kevin caught a few jacks on this one already. Right? Just looking just like the 15 pet. See there? Right? Caught a few jacks on this. These 2, I made these 2 the other day from the knife handle. Remember the knife? That is I have the video out. I don't cast them as much to catch anything. This one was Kevin's one, this one is my one. But we never catch anything on it because we don't use it that often anymore. But we're going to try, I'm going to use it because I know it can work. Can you see that? It look just like this. It look like the reflector spoon. I know this I catch fish on this already, so I know I will catch on this. Okay. These 2, I made them the same day. Right? The same day I made these 2 before I start making videos. Right? The first cast I cast it out at Causeway. I hook up a 12 pound jack. This one. Same day. Kevin used this too. Hook up a jack the same day. So the same day we cast it out at make it and bring it to Causeway. Kevin catch a jack, I catch 2 jack on this. These. See, look like reflector spoon, see that? This one is number 5 reflector spoon, so these would be like number 3 or 4. But number 3. See, look like it? Yeah. Right? And Kevin did use this for a long while. He put it down, but I keep using my own and went to Old Beach one night and I caught 5 giant snook on this one. When I say giant, I mean like 6 pound and over. 5 and 6 pound. Snook. This one. Very good snook bait. I remember the night after the rainfall, I run into the car when the rain coming on. I run into the car and I came back out and just take this out and start to use it. Bam! 5 snook, one after the other. This little lure. I make this one myself from a dinner spoon. Alright? I hear something drop behind me now. Go and look what it is. Guess what? This is what dropped behind me a while ago. A plum. I have a plum tree outside, so this is what dropped over the tree a while ago. I go and bubble it now. Watch. Anyhow, where was this one now? These 2. I have a story with these 2, you know. Hold on there. I have a story with these 2. I have a friend once ago, Chris. I don't know if you watch my videos, I'm supposed to know myself. Christopher. When we used to fish most at Causeway, one morning, Christopher and Kevin and I went round to Mega Mart. You know that little bridge around Mega Mart in Portmore? And you go down on there and you fish crocodile sometime on there too. And stuff. One morning, Chris went, Kevin and Chris and I went there and Chris had a little thing like this. It was original, Chris one was original, but we didn't have any. And Chris cast out a thing like this, see? And I tell you, say, Chris hook up on a snook about 12 pounds. And when the snook roll up out of the water, the snook was so big, he just snapped the line right away and take away his spoon. So I came home now that day and I went to the kitchen and begged my mother a spoon, a dinner spoon. And I start to copy the one that the snook take away, and this is what it looks like. It looks similar to one of these, you know, a miniature one to this. You understand? So I went round there now. After I finished making both of them, one for me, one for Kevin. This one for me, this one for Kevin. I always make two bait, you know, one for me and one for Kevin, you know. I never make one it. I always make two, one for me, one for him. So this one is Kevin own. This one is my own, right? But they're mine now still anyway. And when we went over there in the evening with these two lures at the same spot behind Mega Mart, brother, I tell you, sir, I'm talking a Jamaican language, you know. I tell you, sir, man, we start to hook up on some snook, you see, on these things here. A whole lot of 3, 4 pound, the biggest one is 4 pound. I think 5 pound too. It never passed 5 pound. From 2 pound to 5 pound snook we catch on this. Snook like crazy. We catch on these two lures. I couldn't believe it. These two. Right? And after fishing with them for a while, you know, they stop biting around here, so we don't use it anymore again. Right? But I continue to take mine out to sea with me in my tackle box, and one day when I trolling out there, me and Kevin, I realized some bonito keep running down our lures and not taking the lures. So I said to Kevin, say, stop and let us cast in the bait. And me, while Kevin casting the lure, I'm not getting any hook up because the lures are too big. Bonito eat small lures, small bait. I said, make I take this out and try it. And I tell you, man, when I take this out and throw it out to see, the bonito them start to grab this up, brother. Man, I hook up some bonito and this, you see. The amount of bonito I catch on this. Give me a good fight, you know. If you can't see there, you can see the teeth mark, you know, see there? All these scrape ears are right here. I don't know if you can see it. If you can see it, the focus, this thing not going to focus, but some teeth marks in it, bonito. A whole heap of bonito. And that was just one morning. I never booked them up again. I never catch any more with it. But that was one morning. I booked them. I come across the bonitos, man. I tell you, I catch a good amount of them. I take them and I give them away for bait. People who catch mutton snapper, I give them away to them, and I try eating one, but I don't like how it tastes. Too red, too much blood in the bonito. I don't like it, so trash it, you know, look like beef. So I gave them away, but I tell you, good bonito bait. Caught a few snook on this one. I made this one too from a dinner spoon. Looking like these kind of spoons anyway. Caught a few nice size snook on this one at Causeway. One early morning. Yeah, some 4 pound size snook, this one. At Causeway though. This one, I made this one too, looking like this. You see that? I copied this one, see it? But the smaller version, this is like about a 1. This is number 50 and this must be number 2 or 4. But I caught some jack on this one around by, if you know, back road. You know, Forum Bridge. Right at Forum Bridge. A whole lot of jack. Nice size jack, you know, some big jack about 10 or 12 inches. Creval, jack creval. A whole lot, almost half bucket. I caught on this spoon bait at back road, Forum Bridge. Alright, so that's basically it. All of the lures. I have some more, but when I come across them, maybe I'll show you them one. You know, I can't find my gold pet spoon. I have a few more crocodile like this. I can't find. I have 2 more like this. I can't find them. I don't know where I put them. Right? There must be some bucket or somewhere. I have a lot of things put on somewhere in the place, you know. So I just come across these and I'll just put them together so I can show you guys what I have right here and what I catch with them. Alright? Yeah, so those are the spoons that I have. All my spoons, not really all of them because I tell you I can't find some of them. So those are most of the spoons I have, and I'm going to continue using them around by Wiki Waki, just waiting until the weather calm down. You know, the weather is too rough now. Need to calm down, the weather to calm down a bit, you know. So that's it, guys, you know. Oh, I'm going to heat my plum, see there? Plum, I can wipe it off. Sweet. See them here? Plum, see them here? Plum tree. Yeah, man, I have this big plum tree in the yard, see there? Loaded right now. See some more there on the ground now, hold on. A lot of plum on the ground. Whoa. Whole heap of plum in the tree, you know, man. I'm gonna pick them, you know. Yeah. So you want people. Thanks for watching, alright? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna pick some plums, so catch you later. Fish on every time.